Welcome back, Cinema Cycle fans. October the 9th, 2015. It's a cold day out here. Autumn has arrived. It's 62 degrees in the man cave. Brr, better work up a sweat today. Random Media Generator has given us a little gem here. Vincent Van Gogh. A documentary hosted by Leonard Nimoy, which should be kind of interesting. I know about Van Gogh. I've seen some of his work in museums. Troubled man, to say the least. But this should be an interesting little walk through his life and what led to his painting and his ultimate demise. So, let's get cultured and watch something about art. All right. This is a real hidden treasure. If you're a Laserdisc fan, and there aren't many of us out there, but the ones who are pretty dedicated to them, this is a really good disc. Because what this was an example disc of what the technology could do. And what it is, it's a very well done documentary narrated by Leonard Nimoy. He's a very good narrator. But it also has the ability to still frame. Basically, every work Van Gogh ever did is on this disc. And you could look at them one at a time by pushing a button and advancing it through the whole series. Plus, there's different audio tracks. One is actually the letters that he wrote, all 700 of them read, so you can actually hear Vincent's own words. And the other audio track is music and Leonard Nimoy doing narration. Plus, the disc comes with a ton of documentation on paper, one of which is the actual letter that whoever originally owned this disc sent to the corporation, which was Philips Corporation, who made the disc, requesting information on it and how to order it. The original price, I believe, was $89. Okay, so yeah, this is basically everything you'd ever want to know about Van Gogh. It's literally a college course on Impressionist art, and it's really well done. Might take me a long time to go through this. I thought this would be a short video. I might be here for a while. Fascinating work. I'm still on side one. I'm still thumbing through a lot of Vincent's paintings and drawings, many of which I have never seen. And it's fascinating. I think a lot of us just consider, Vincent Van Gogh this kind of idiot savant guy who had mental issues, who just drew these bizarre pictures. But you watch this and you realize he really was an artist, and he collaborated with other artists like Van Gogh and other famous people of the period. He lived in Paris, and the man knew how to paint. The fact that he did these broad brushstrokes and weird colors was because he wanted to, not because that's the only thing he knew how to do. He was actually trying to interpret what he saw, which is the bigger issue here. I'm finding out that on average, this guy painted a painting every other day, like 200 a year. And he's interpreting what he sees in life, which I think is what we're all supposed to do. Instead of sitting in a little cubicle or a little box and working away to make money, the whole idea is you live within the world and you try and interpret and understand the world. And that's what Van Gogh was trying to do. He was trying to understand his environment and who he was and why he was there through the concept of painting. Some people would do it through the writing of words. Some people would do it through the creation of music. He was doing it through visual art, which was painting. And he was just prolific. I mean, the guy, that's all he did. I'm surprised he had time to sleep or eat with the amount and variation of art that he actually produced in a 10-year period, 1880 to 1890. Just astounding. So the second side of this Laserdisc presentation is a one-man stage play by Leonard Nimoy about Vincent Van Gogh. Interesting. He's a very good thespian. It's a relatively interesting stage play. It obviously does give you an idea into the mindset of Vincent and his brother Theo. Mr. Nimoy plays Theo, Vincent's brother, talking to the audience after his death. I know a lot more about Vincent Van Gogh now than I ever did before.